Boom, we're live tonight on a Sunday for Wrestle Plunge. Some more NAWA. Tonight we've got 2 episodes coming at you per the usual on a Sunday. We got NAWA TV from July 21st and July 28th of 90. So we're working our way through July, and then it looks like we've got the entire month of August to look forward to. So I'm excited about it. It looks like we're trying to get a world champion. We got a feud brewing right now with Ricky Steamboat and Rob Fuller. We got a young Ken Shamrock lurking. We got a young Tatanka lurking. We have supposed stables forming. Maybe a Bob Orton one with Colt Still. Samiti, who's still in Japan, assumedly. One thing, I'm watching some 90 WCW right now. In about August, I know in August and September the Nasty Boys show up there. So we're in July right now, so I don't know how much more Nasty Boys we're going to get before they end up hitting the road. And by the end of 90, they're in WWF. I think immediately after Halloween Havoc, pretty much, they go into the World Wrestling Federation. But yeah, let me get the chat up here so I can see who's come in with me here tonight. Remember, every Friday night, every Sunday night, getting ahead of myself, every Sunday night we do this right here on this channel. So if you're randomly coming in, make sure that you hit subscribe and hit the bell. That way you get notified when I go live every Sunday night. Also drop lots of killer content all over the socials. You can see them right down here. Boom, right over here. Make sure you're following on X for unique content that I definitely can't share anywhere else. Make sure you're following on TikTok, on Facebook, and YouTube. And the Facebook, we're working on 23,000 followers, and we're just like less than 250 away from 10K here on Wrestle Plunge. And I just got a notification through my email that we just hit 1.5 million views on this channel. I'm very proud of that. Thanks everyone that's been supportive. I'm working on my next video right now. Hopefully I'll have it available for next Sunday. But members of this channel right now, if you are a member, and right there, right in the comments, right here, if you click on that, you can become a member. There's 2 different memberships. If you get the top tier membership, you get early access to videos, and if you become a member, you get access to the emojis as well that are unique in the chat. But we're growing this thing, so welcome the hell in here. Let's see who we got in the chat. Simi Sharp, welcome in. Tasper coming through here. Jersey Gin, Galactic Wrestling Federation, love to see it. Love to see all the real government name in the house also. Welcome in, everybody. Without further ado, let's jump on in here to July 21st, 1990. Drop this down here. Get the sound going. There we go. Chat. Sure, sounds right. Chat. I really enjoy this promotion. Like the knockoff ZZ Top song.
There's magic in the air. Hello everyone, Ted Webb along with Gene Ligon, and welcome to the North American.
That's Ted Webb with 2 D's and 2 B's, baby. And Gene Ligon has returned.
Wrestling Association, and Gene, what an exciting card we have for the folks tonight. Dean Malenko, the Nasty Boys, the debut of Ranger Ross. That should be a hot one.
Ranger Ross from WCW.
Athletes in America today, a great background. And Gene, you know, we've been talking about this for the last several weeks. Tonight we will be switching to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That is the site of the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship Tournament. We will catch it in progress. That will be coming up later on in the program.
We're going to get to see a little bit of this tournament.
Over to our ring announcer, Fabian Fuentes, for our matches tonight.
Now making their way to the ring, weighing
these boys in the ring here. The only thing all the Nasty Boys. Okay, we still got a little Nasties before they leave for World Championship Wrestling.
240 pounds from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, Mike Servich.
Well, this promises to be an exciting match. Mike Surovich and Tommy Landell teaming up together to take on the likes of Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys, Gene. And these guys have made an impression on fans that are watching them week after week. They're playing nasty. There's no surprise as to where they got that moniker from.
I like a good nasty squash, I'll tell you that. What's up, Kerry? Get in here. You're having a good Sunday night.
No, sir. And then, of course, as is the case, every time the bell rings, you've got 2 of them inside the ring, taunting the fans.
I've been watching them do some
verbally before they get into the ring against their opponent.
Right now they're getting ready to come up on Halloween Havoc when I'm watching WCW, and that is one of my favorite matches ever in pro wrestling, the Nasties and the Steiners in October of '90.
Out of the ring, and it appears that maybe Sags will be the first Nasty in the ring. He'll be in there against Mike Surovich. Surovich is an outstanding competitor, Gene. We've seen him wrestle several times in the North American Wrestling Association, and he's a good one. Referee for this event is Byron Richard, right now ordering one of the two Nasties out of the ring, and as I said at the beginning, it looks like it's Knobs that's going to start it off. Byron Richard going to have his handful tonight, and you can see the fans already starting the taunt. The Nasty Boy.
They sort of asked for it, didn't they?
They sure did. I mean, when you come in here with that kind of an attitude, don't expect to be given a standing ovation. The bell is rung. Surovich wearing the red trunks. Knobs of the Nasty Boys, collar and elbow in the middle of the ring. Into the ropes they go, and Byron Richard calls for the break. And, whoa, nice reversal. Surovich obviously has seen
Nasty Boys known for that hard-hitting style.
The Nasty Boys can't pull any new tricks.
And that, you know, we've talked about that on here since we've started this, but that famous story of the Nasty Boys and Ken Shamrock having a fight and them hurting Shamrock, beating the fuck out of Shamrock really badly. I wonder if that's, you know, why they had to leave this territory, basically, or, you know, they did end up in WCW, so... But yeah, they really fucked up Ken Shamrock around this time period.
A few weeks, these young men have been watching the show quite a bit, and they know their tactics now.
Gene, there's the fact that any wrestler worth his weight is going to be going in there and viewing a lot of these videotapes in the study, preparing for his matches.
Just like in football, basketball, you watch the tapes of your opponents, and that's what it's all about. You've got to learn your opponent's tactics.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that the Nasty Boys aren't going to have an easy road in the North American Wrestling Association, a pair that you can bet they're going to run into sooner or later, the American Bulldogs. We heard from them earlier. They had some comments.
Nasty Boys, you're looking at two guys. Don't scare too easy. You're going to have to do a little more wrestling and a lot more talking to beat us.
That's right, Nasty Boys. The talking's over. It's time to do what we do best. That's wrestle. And nobody can stop the Bulldogs.
Beautiful maneuver by Mike Surovich. And for a moment there, I thought he had both of them pinned.
Nobody can stop
It is now Sags in the ring against Surovich. And Byron Richard. Byron Richard is calling for the break. I don't understand why, but he is. Tommy Landell makes the tag. And
Tommy Landell. We've seen a lot of old Tommy Landell. He had that crazy bump in that early episode. Maybe the first episode of Ricky Steamboat. He got arm dragged right on his head.
You can bet that the fans love it when they look at the face of Sags or Knobs and see that expression of pain. And Sags right now is not disappointing anybody.
It only takes 9 pounds of pressure to break the elbow, and they are definitely putting a lot of pressure. These men are trained, though, to be a lot tougher with a good tackle.
Tommy Landell better learn some physics that you know. There's a nice maneuver, nice arm drag coming off the ropes. I was just going to say, that's the way you beat the Nasties. Don't try to take them on head on.
Take them to the floor. That's what it's all about. If you try to wrestle these men feet on and standing up with them, you're going to lose because these guys are very big.
Gene, we want to say hi to the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club, which are here watching the matches this evening. We'd like to welcome them aboard, as well as saying hello to Christopher Bristow, who's watching the program in Spartanburg, South Carolina on WWF Channel 44 in Greenville. Well, he's watching versus that on that satellite dish that was donated by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. 14-year-old Chris Bristow, thank you for watching
American Eagle tattoo. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
That is Channel 4 in Greenville. I may have said Channel 44, but it's Channel 4. Kurvich trying to come in, and he immediately
just throwing blows.
Referee, which allows Knobs a chance to go in.
Still breaking out clips from last week's episode.
A good tactic so much used by some teams,
hard-hitting action,
but not necessarily legal.
You know, you may not like the Nasty Boys, Gene, but you have to say something.
Oh man, right there.
They're booed, they're hated everywhere.
Tommy Landell eating the steel outside here. Nasty Boys are rough.
You may not like the Nasty Boys, Gene, but you have to say something. These guys are like the Oakland Raiders.
Landell selling the hell out of it, making it look great.
That's right. And they work well as a team. They watch out for each other. Landell right now getting a much-needed breather, though I don't think he appreciated the way that he got there. Boom. Full force over.
That's how you do a double X in.
Coming down on the back of
his drove it in.
And Landell right now is in pain. Surovich trying to come to his aid, and I think he's going to hurt him more than help him. He is ramming.
You got to know when to come in. You got to know when to come in, when not to come in. When your man's on that side, you must stay out of the ring. It looks like you're not trying to help, but the referee, when you come in, will leave that area and come to you because you're the illegal man.
And here comes that suplex from Knobs. He's going to help him back into the ring. That's Sags.
Oh, man, nice.
Whoa! You know that jarred that entire
Rarely do I say
nervous
that's
system,
beautiful in a Nasty Boys match. I mean, I like Nasty. Don't get me wrong. I like the brute, rough style, but
continue working on that spinal column as he rams him into the turnbuckles.
A nice
Tommy
suplex.
Landell right now should be looking for a way to make it into the corner to tag with Servich. Back into the turnbuckles again. Boom! Over 300 pounds, square on the chest. I tell you, Landell said it didn't feel this way when I went to the chiropractor. But he's getting the same results. Oh!
Yeah. Landell with a Ricky Morton roll, getting the hot tag.
Escapes and makes the tag, and we've got a fresh Mike Servich who's firing away.
Mike Servich.
Into the turnbuckle goes Sags.
Ate that boot.
Servich obviously didn't watch enough videotape on the Nasty Boys.
Little dental surgery after today.
Got a size 14 right there square across the choppers. The tag is made. Knobs comes into the ring. Notice how the Nasties continue to work you over as a pair, as a team, even after the tag is made. Watch this combination right here. Boom! That's got to be curtains. That has got to be curtains. There he is. There he is bragging. That is the equivalent of getting caught in a
go
trap
for it.
block
The
in
power
football,
slam.
Coach.
Sure is. Got all
Into the elbow.
Up for a body slam.
They like to do for a finish.
Body slam too. That's that power slam.
Does the job week after week.
And he had made the tag. Now remember,
He's gonna go right into the sternum, stomach sternum area.
Sags is the legal guy in the ring, and Sags is going airborne.
Oh.
Landing on the midsection, hooking that leg. 2, 3. Byron Richards says this match is all over. This one belongs to the Nasty Boys. We've seen them do it 100 times, Gene. Let's take a look at it one more time on our slow motion instant replay. You will
I don't know if we've seen them do it 100 times. We've seen it pretty
Big elbow down across the solar plexus, knocking the wind out of the young man. And a 1, 2, 3 count. Back to you, Ted.
No doubt about it. Don't go away because we've got lots more action coming up on the North American Wrestling Association.
What else we got on this episode? Dean
Malenko.
Malenko, Kokala Khan. What the hell is Kokala Khan? Hopefully someone we know with a weird name.
To my left, weighing 230 pounds from Tampa, Florida, here is Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko. A little bit more of style of Trump that we're used to. Not exactly. They would get more jagged in his WCW years, but...
My right, weighing 230 pounds from Mongolia, here is Kokala Khan.
Whoa! It's a homeless man that they just found out on the street. They're like, hey, man, we got $20. Let's see what Dean Malenko does with Kokala Khan.
To run into that in a lit alley, not even a dark alley. Holy cow.
That's a rough-looking individual.
Kokala Khan, and he'll be taking on young Dean Malenko. Malenko, we like what we've seen of him so far, Gene.
I'm glad I didn't even know this was coming. This is really
plus
cool.
Tremendous athletic ability and acrobatic ability.
1990 Malenko.
He'll take it to the air. He'll go on the ground with you, whatever way you want to go. He was trained by the legendary Carl Gotch. So this guy can go downtown. He is a tough second-generation wrestler. Everyone knows his father, the great Boris Malenko.
I watched Boris for many years when I was growing up. That was the meanest man I've ever seen.
I tell you what, and some of that rubbed off on Dean. Colorful trunks being worn by Malenko tonight. It looks like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol may have exploded in his trunks. It's leaking. Look at that. That's part of that acrobatic ability you were talking about.
I mean, it's not a bad comparison, but also not really helping old Dean on commentary either. Yeah, this wrestler, they were talking about how he had Pepto-Bismol all over his trunks. It was pretty funny.
And Malenko, this time leapfrog, flying drop kick.
Ooh, that beautiful drop kick by Malenko.
Wow. Welcome to America,
Into an
my
arm
friend.
drag.
Arm drag takedown and twist. Malenko applying the pressure. Don't forget, later on in the program, we'll be going to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship Tournament is underway. It's in progress, and we hope to be able to catch the championship match.
Yeah, they're saying that this tournament is in progress right now while they're doing TV. What? How does that even make any sense? Like, they're definitely going to be showing some footage of something that's happened another time in this title tournament. Like, that's actually crazy. Show us the title tournament, right?
Little duck under move there, spin under.
J-Money, welcome in, bro.
Malenko has an impressive amateur career as well as a professional career. Teamed up for many years with his brother Jody Malenko, and they traveled to the Orient quite a bit. Very successful in the Orient, and they picked up quite a bit of knowledge in the Orient, as well as what was taught to them by Carl Gotch, and they applied into the ring. You talk about, look at this, look at this, great maneuver.
Now I know I'm supposed to tell you what that was.
I know you are. We're going to call it a sugar hole.
There you go.
I can't find that one in the book. That's what I love about watching Dean Malenko in the ring. He shows you something different every week you've never seen before.
If you're looking for a wrestler type, if you're a coach or anything with wrestling, Dean Malenko looks like a wrestler.
That's the prototype, babe. Watch this maneuver. That's a variation of the arm drag and continuing to apply the pressure. Malenko is one of those from the old school. He will work on one part of the body and continue hammering that part of the body until he weakens it.
It just makes sense. If you weaken one part, you got 5 basic parts: the 2 legs, 2 arms, and the head.
That's it.
If you weaken one part, you're ahead of the game.
And Malenko subscribes to that theory that if you control the head, you control the body.
That's right.
He has demonstrated that over the years, time and time again. Sal Correnti is the referee for this match. Dino Malenko in the ring against Copeland.
Dino Malenko. Glad that didn't stick.
Malenko and Khan testing each other there for leverage and strength. Chest to chest right now. Applying the pressure. This guy Malenko, I'll tell you, he is a strong competitor. Khan doesn't look like a guy who's going to give up much either.
Well, some people have inner strength in Copeland Khan. I tell you, this man has been around. You can look at his face and just tell the rough battles he's been in. A good maneuver.
Great leg dive takedown by Malenko. Great leg dive takedown. Now he's applying that pressure.
This he learned from his father.
This is patented Boris Malenko.
Malenko giving us wrestling lessons, straight up.
Just continuing to apply that pressure.
Man.
And I tell you, Copeland Khan hasn't run into
I love watching Malenko. Always have enjoyed watching Malenko work, man.
Sure did. He's pulling right back down on top of him.
Yes, sir.
So good.
Malenko now says, take that, Copeland Khan.
Copeland Khan.
Malenko is a great tactician to watch in the ring.
Nacho Man.
He's a guy that likes to gain control.
Come in here, dude.
Likes to take control, apply pressure to parts of the body.
Pumping out videos, man. I see you always, dude. I'm always watching your videos. Insane content to just pump them out like that. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Welcome in, man.
And stay with that part of the body. And even though, Copeland Khan there.
I got a new video in the works right now for anybody that didn't hear. I'm working on next Sunday. I usually do release days on Sunday, and it usually takes me about 3 weeks. Every once in a while, I can pump one out in 2 weeks. It usually takes me about 3 weeks to pump out one of those shorter videos that I do. I mean, they're usually not that long, but it takes me a minute.
Trying to apply pressure and instead rake the eyes.
Dude, rule,
proverbial
man.
Rake the eyes.
Actually,
a chop heard all the way back up here to our booth.
Dead Punk, welcome in.
Martial arts that Copeland Khan has offered.
Copeland Khan has a heck of a reputation behind him. Malenko ran into the foot that time and catches another chop, and he's in trouble right now. Khan going for the press. 1, 2, Malenko powers out.
Copeland is opening up on Malenko. Malenko must not get lackadaisical.
A guy like Dean Malenko, I tell you, is a joy to watch. I see this man week after week after week. I've watched him for years, Gene, and I can tell you, every week he's going to show you something different.
Well, the promoter has put him against some good wrestlers. Each week he has a little bit tougher wrestler each week, and he's showing his ability to overcome adversity.
I tell you, Malenko is not a stranger to this particular hold. The nerves are being attacked on the neck and shoulder.
Man, this guy's putting up more of a fight for Malenko than I thought he would. God, I love that Malenko's here. I can't even say how excited I am.
What it does, it cuts off the circulation and the signals from the brain to the arm.
And believe me, if you've got any kind of numbness in any part of the body, it's a little slower than the rest of the body.
Well,
working slow.
Right hand was not numb, and he used that to power out into the pit.
Again, I can't ever get over how stiff this mat appears to be.
Malenko right now, I can assure you, is feeling a tingling sensation in that left hand at about this point.
Sure is. You notice that the trapezius muscle is being squeezed very tightly, causing the blood circulation down the left arm.
If you're familiar with acupuncture, vision this as acupressure. He is applying pressure to basically the same nerve endings as a doctor, a Chinese doctor.
Don't say a nerve hold anymore. Ain't nobody doing nerve holds.
Wearing down the strength of Dean Malenko. You can see the grimacing face showing signs of definitely being in trouble in this match.
It doesn't take a lot of power to cut off that nerve either. Just know
good,
exactly
man.
where to put it.
Hanging out.
Those little doctors, they're about 130 pounds.
You're pretty early, yeah. We got a second match. You missed the Nasty Boys match.
Khan, well over 200 pounds.
Nasty Boys squash.
And Khan looks like he knows what he's doing on that nerve. Well, I'll tell you what, if he pinned Malenko, we'd be in for a heck of an upset today, wouldn't we?
Sure would.
Malenko breaks loose, catches him with a flying knee lift, and Khan is stunned.
Notice the left
There we
leg.
go.
Khan is stunned. My Lord, did you see that, Gene?
Tremendous.
Sting gonna
knee
finish
lift.
with
Great
it.
height.
Is he doing the Texas Cloverleaf
The
yet?
ropes flying. Get Copeland. Khan is stunned. Malenko coming back, going for the suplex. He's got him in the suplex. A tremendous
Almost a
suplex.
brain
Going
buster.
for the cover. 1, 2. Khan powers out.
He got up at 1.
Into the ropes. Malenko.
Big back body drop. This has been a pretty good
Going
one.
for the pin again. Correnti counts. 1, 2, and Khan is out.
Just can't put him away.
Ooh, take that head to the stomach. And then, of course, the little shortcut.
Little thumb to the eyes. You blinds you just temporarily, but everything's foggy right now. Your left arm's tired. Now your back's being raked. Everything is being punished on this man right now.
I'll tell you, Khan better go to the well because, you know, he was running into a little trouble there. Malenko making a tremendous comeback.
Yeah,
He got him with
hooked
that
him with that
clothesline, that
clothesline.
lariat. Khan goes for the cover. 1, 2, Malenko kicks out. You're going to have to really go downtown to take Dino Malenko in on a pin like that.
Keeps calling him Dino
That's a great
Malenko.
competitor. And there goes Khan, the shoulder in. Belly to
Dead
belly.
Web. Double D, double B. It's Northern Lights.
2, bye-bye, Lola.
Northern Lights. I think that's what he finished with last week.
The winner of this match.
Nice. What's up, Derek? What's up? Welcome in, brother.
Coach, let's take a
Glad
look
you
at
could
that
stop by
work
tonight.
On our slow motion instant replay camera,
Welcome back to
you
the,
will see Malenko.
welcome into the
Describe
time
action
machine
as
as
see
we
it
go
on
to
our
July
screen.
21st,
Khan
1990.
shoots the Dean Malenko off, and Dean makes a good reversal move, ducks under, hip high,
Boom.
big salto. 1, 2, 3, take it away, Tim.
Don't go away. There's more action coming up on the North American Wrestling Association.
July 22nd at 8 p.m.
Oh,
Tickets
yeah.
on sale at the Coliseum.
Now they're promoting some local shows as well.
Box office and Ticketron outlets. You will see
Trying to
such
get this
stars as
promotion
Mark
pumping.
Fleming,
I'm waiting for the
Ranger
name
Ross,
change when
and
they
the Girl
change the name of
Wrestlers
the
are coming
promotion.
back. Dean Malenko
coming.
and Vince Torelli with Paul Jones in their corner will be taking on the Nasty Boys. And the War Eagle Chris Chavis versus Maniac Matt Bourne. And an NAWA title match, the champion Robert Fuller will go up against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Ooh,
You know what
nasties.
you're looking at? You know what you're looking at? The clash and the flash of professional wrestling personified. How about it? Let me tell you, I don't like nothing about Greensboro, North Carolina, but one thing. Dean Malenko, Vince Torelli, get ready, and Paul Jones. If you want to
Roger,
step in there,
welcome in here,
we'll
man.
punch your
Appreciate
teeth out
that.
too, because everybody knows a city boy can take Southern folk.
260 pounds from
Whoa,
Pembroke.
just cut him off.
Chris War Eagle Chavis.
Dude, I love the 80s and 90s particularly, actually. They're definitely my favorites. Get the
His
Tatanka
opponent weighing
match.
230 pounds from Nashville, Tennessee. Here is Mike Crockett.
Well, we're going to have us a case of
Mike
Cowboys
Crockett.
and Indians here.
Not sure I'm
War
familiar
Eagle
with
Chris
the Mike
Chavis
Crockett. I
certainly
like his
rising
little
to the top of the
jacket.
ladder here in the North American Wrestling Association. Certainly one of the crowd favorites. And I tell you what, you see him getting a little better and a little meaner every week.
What a physical specimen this man is. Looks like he's been training even harder since the last time I saw him.
Gene, I remember when I used to look like that.
What was that, Tim?
Quite a few years ago. Quite a few years ago. Take it on Mike Crockett from Nashville, Tennessee.
Ed Webb
Crockett, a
trying
tough
the
competitor.
jokes out. Not
Should prove to
working.
be a formidable test for
working.
War Eagle, Chris Chavis. Well, I tell you, the folks that are coming to the North American Wrestling Association matches are getting their money's worth and then some. You'll be looking for it. We will be coming into your town soon, and when we do, come on down and enjoy yourself. Family, bring the entire family and watch the best of professional wrestling. When you see that seal, the NAWA, you are assured of the finest in professional wrestling. Mike Crockett in for a pit stop right now, realizing perhaps that War Eagle is a little tougher than he might have imagined.
Well, if he had any doubt, he ought to look real hard across that ring and say,
Welcome
I'm
in
going
here,
to go back to
Dante.
the ring and work out myself.
No doubt about it. Referee for this match is Byron Richard.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun promotion. If you do enjoy it, I think this is episode 6. You could go back and watch the past lives. Tried to start from the earliest show that I could find, and we're trying to get through 90. It's fun. Young Ken Shamrock's here. Young Tatanka. Ricky Steamboat's here. Rob Fuller's here. The Nasty Boys are here. A young Pitbulls. They're known as the American Bulldogs are here before ECW.
Davey, Tennessee, Davey, Crockett. You know, we're talking about people that are coming to the North American Wrestling Association, and we understand that a tough guy, and a guy that I know that you're familiar with, Curtis Thompson, is on his way in. In fact, we heard from Curtis Thompson, who had these comments to make.
You're looking at 247 pounds of twisted steel.
Is that Jim Powers?
And ain't nothing but sex appeal.
I can't tell. I don't think it is,
My name
actually.
is Curtis Thompson, and I am the U.S. Mail. And just like the U.S. Mail, I deliver. You know, it's just like the song says, MC Hammer. You can't touch this because I can touch everybody.
Well, tough words, and from what I hear, he can back them up.
Well, Curtis, I've known Curtis for a while.
Big leg
That's the
drop
first
by
time I've seen him in about 2 years, because I helped get him into the
Actually, I think
wrestling,
that was that guy from
man,
WCW that was in that
his
tag
attitude
team with
tremendously.
No doubt about that.
Chris
He is
Champion?
determined, though. War Eagle Chris
What the
Sheamus.
fuck are my names
Into the
up?
ropes goes Crockett. He's
He was
got
like a
him.
fireman,
Play.
maybe?
And he doesn't want to pit him. You know, Chris, I think, understands that he needs workout as well as exposure on the TV. And I think he's going to take advantage of all the time that he's got in this match right now to work with Mike Crockett.
Well, just like some football teams and basketball teams, you know, you've got an opponent that you think you've got him in hand. You try different things to see if they'll work. And Chris, of course, that can backfire.
It can. It certainly can. I think right now, basically, what Chris Sheamus is trying to do is to send a message.
Yeah, this guy.
I think he's trying to send a message right now.
Well, the message is loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Into the ropes. Practicing those nice snapmare. He was working over Mike Crockett's belly.
Todd Champion and I think that was Firebreaker Chip. I swear. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. From WCW. Remember these guys? Right here. I'm pretty sure that's who was in the promo. This dude right here. Firebreaker Chip.
They're nicely with that knee, I might add.
Well, I tell you, he's showing me something.
Wait, hold on. Jersey Jen gifting out a membership. Thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate that. Derek picking up a membership here at Wrestle Plunge. And Derek, this week when I drop the new video that I'm working on currently, which should drop Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what level she just gifted out, you may get early access to that video, but welcome in regardless, and you definitely have access to the emojis that are here in chat.
But he didn't have before.
Jen,
A lot
thank
more
you.
aggressive.
That's what I'm saying. He's sending a message out right now. A few weeks ago, you would have never seen Chris Sheamus be that aggressive.
No, he usually sat back a little
That's
bit
right.
too much.
That's
and,
right.
now
I should have just looked in the chat. Dead
he's
palm.
learned a little something the last few weeks. NAWA has not got a bunch of slouches in here.
No,
We've
sir.
got some tough individuals. He's got to work very hard.
When you come to the ring, bring your lunch with you, because some days it's an all-day job. Byron Richard checking out there to make sure that no choke is being applied, and none is. Clearly a very legal hold at that reverse chin lock. And of course Crockett trying to go for the eyes right now, trying anything desperately to extricate himself, with no luck, I might add. Up to his feet, and there's that elbow to the midsection. But I tell you what, he's got a pretty hard rock midsection. It's going to take quite a few of those if you want to really hurt the guy. There's the elbow to the chin, and that's something that I don't think Chris Sheamus was expecting there. Byron Richard cautioning him about
Yeah,
the
Jay,
top
I'll
rope.
shout you out, brother, man. I
Crockett all the way
appreciate the
to
hell out of
top
that,
rope,
dude.
and this could
Yeah, I don't have one
backfire. This
specific for
will
Wrestle Plunge,
backfire.
though.
All the way from the
Jessica?
top rope, body slam, and he landed square on his butt.
I can just imagine.
Man, a lot
how
of
that would be.
people there.
That has got to be pain. You know, that jars that spinal
And
column.
AWA is already
And that affects
struggling.
every part of the body, not just the buttocks that he landed on, but the neck, the legs, his hands are probably tingling right now as a result of that.
Well, a whiplash works the same way. And, of course, Chris sitting back a little bit. Now tightening down.
He's trying to get Chris out of the ring, and he reverses it, and he's got him into his ring.
Got him back
And
in
I'll tell
there.
you what, Crockett's back is taking a share of punishment right now. War Eagle Chavis trying to send out a message. He's on the warpath, and there's that little dance. And when you see that little dance, you know that the end can't be far behind. Tomahawk chop to the top of the head. Crockett with a headache right now. And up again, barring that arm. Chris Chavis going to fire him off the ropes.
And drop. Oh no, big knife edge chop.
Tremendous chop to the throat. That's what I call an inverted Heimlich maneuver. He's got him up. He's got him up.
Oh, yeah, he's going to finish him with this. Same move that he was finishing years later in WWF with.
Reverse back drop.
Reverse back drop.
That's
is what
it.
was. And Mike Crockett is history. The winner of this match, Chris Chavis, War Eagle. Through the magic of technology and our slow motion instant replay camera. Let's take a look at that one more time, Coach. Describe the action.
Insult to injury.
Crisscross set him up.
Gas wide dance around.
And this right here, he just dives straight back, lands on the back dropping him very hard.
Byron Richards
1, 2, 3.
Really a Samoan drop.
2.
Don't go away. We've got a lot more action coming up right here from the North American Wrestling Association.
Comes to the Greensboro Coliseum Sunday, July 22nd
Greensboro
at 8
Coliseum. Get your
Tickets on sale at the
tickets.
Coliseum
Anybody
box
new
office
randomly
and Ticketron
passing
outlets.
through? We do this every Sunday night at 6 Eastern, folks. We're going to make our way through all of 1990, at least what's available here on YouTube. And NWA becomes a different promotion. I think it becomes SAPW. I'd have to really look, but the name does change, and I'm going to have to change that. But it's the same promotion, just a different name, and I think some different owners come in at some point.
You will see such
I think it's
stars
soon.
as Mark
Very
Fleming,
soon.
Ranger Ross, and the girls will be coming back. Dean Malenko and Vince Torelli with Paul Jones will be taking on the Nasty Boys. And the War Eagle Chris Chavis in a singles match against Matt Bourne. And in a North American Heavyweight Championship match, the Tennessee stud Robert Fuller will be taking on challenger Ricky Steamboat. With me, I have Paul Jones, Vince Torelli.
One thing I want to tell you right now, George. Steamboat, as far as I'm concerned, he's the champion right now. And as far as I'm concerned, after Greensboro, Steamboat will be wearing that belt around his waist. Now you look at these two men here. This is going to be their biggest
There you go.
test.
There you go. Without me looking it up, Dead Punk's got my back. SAPW. I think I nailed it. South Atlantic Pro Wrestling is what the name of this channel. I like the NAWA, but
Went up against the Nasty Boys. Well, let me tell you something, Nasty Boys. You downgrade everybody in the South. But one thing for sure, these men are proud to be down here, and they'll be proud to beat you in front of all the rest of us Southern people.
Vince, Dean, I know you're going to have your hands full.
Well, I'll tell you something. You know, it's times like this when I'm glad that I got somebody like Vince Torelli in my corner. As far as the Nasty Boys are concerned, you know, it's been a long time since I've had a partner like Vince Torelli. And I'll tell you, we're there for one thing, and that's one thing only, and to get the job done. And with the victory here, and something I'm looking forward to having, and I know my buddy here, Vince Torelli, also is too, is that's just one stepping stone onwards in North American Pro Wrestling.
And Greensboro is where it's going to happen. Let's go, man.
And with me right now, the War Eagle Chris Chavis going up against Maniac Matt Bourne. It's going to be a tough one.
Well, first of all, I want to do is say hello to all my fans out there in Greensboro and all the little Braves that I have out there that support me. I want to make sure that you're here at this match with me and Matt Bourne. And let me tell you something, Matt Bourne. You remember, you think you're a maniac, you remember the battle.
Sounds
of
like
the
Bam
little
Bam
big
Bigelow
horn?
to me.
Well, just visualize yourself
Crazy.
as Custer. And
You
I'm
close
the
your
one
eyes.
that's going to take you down. It's going to be a massacre. So when we get together, you better be ready in Greensboro, because we're going to put all the power that I have to destroy you and totally put
Future
you out
Money
of professional
18.
wrestling forever. So you better be ready when we get together, and we're going to see how much of a maniac you are to compete with the War Eagle. That's all I have to say.
Remember, that's Sunday, July 22nd, the Greensboro
this guy
Coliseum.
seems
Be
super
there.
nervous.
The next contest of the evening in the ring at this time, weighing 245 pounds from Jackson, Mississippi, here is Alan Kinsey.
There we go. Alan Kinsey.
His opponent now making his way to the ring, weighing 200.
Oh fuck, it's Ranger Ross from WCW. He's invading! He's invading! Is that Patrick? Yeah, Dean Malenko has made his appearance. Last week we had Dean Malenko and Ken Shamrock teaming up, and they made a badass tag team. William, welcome in everybody.
About a bona fide, true American hero. You got one right here in Ranger Ross. And I
never was a big fan of old
We're in the
Ranger
process
Ross,
of making a movie on this young man's life.
personally.
This is a man that spent 8 years in the Army in the Rangers division, and you know that these guys are tough.
He just leave WCW again?
The Iran rescue mission.
They tried to push him in 89 and early 90, and he just really didn't work.
Controlled the jungles of El Salvador in 1985. I can tell you that this guy doesn't back away from anything. He is a toughie and a smoothie. He was on that all-Army wrestling team, wrestled Greco-Roman, so he's got an impressive amateur background.
Makes you proud to be an American to see a young man like this in the ring, showing all the good sides of America. And then you got two dudes just came out here and gave an interview with you.
Well, I tell you,
nice drop kick by Ranger Ross. Give him that.
They know who the heroes are. And this guy here's a hero. You know what you're going to see a lot of? This guy is trained in the martial arts, and he's a trained wrestler. This guy is a trained, lean, mean fighting machine. You're going to see a lot of action. You're seeing it right now. Alan Kinsey has his hands full, my friend.
Hey, Sammy, thanks. Appreciate that.
Don't forget, we are going to be going to Winston-Salem. We're going to catch the North American Wrestling Association heavyweight
and Jason in the chat, Jay Money in the chat, donated $4 to Wrestle Plunge through Cash App. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the fuck out of that, man.
Tournament in progress. We're going to be switching there right after this match. Okay, so keep it right here. In fact, hopefully we'll have the championship.
I'll give you a Wrestle Plunge and a Ricky Steamboat for your trouble, sir.
When we switch over. Ranger Ross making his North
and right
American
here,
wrestling.
Jersey Jen, going out of her way as well. Thank you, Jen. I love you for that. $2. Make sure you like and sub and ring that bell. And that's the truth. You do want to have the bell clicked here, not only for videos, for shorts. I post those almost daily here now. And then also for when I do go live at 6 on Sundays, just so you do have that backup notification if you're on your phone.
Association debut
How have you watched
against Alan Kinsey.
Thank you, Jim.
Look at that maneuver. Kinsey was looking for him and ran into a little savate kick.
Ranger Ross getting a quick one
It is all over.
this week. Wonder how long he'll stick around.
For Ranger Ross to establish himself a winner right here on the North American Wrestling Association. Ranger Ross, let's take a look at that one more time on the slow motion instant replay camera, Gene, because this
I like
is
the
a work
professionalism of
this
this
one I wanna
promotion,
look
though.
at
Like,
and
it
see,
really
but you describe the action.
An arm whip
feels
as
like
it comes
NWA
off,
in a lot of ways.
Comes up as Alan Kinsey turns around. Whop. Right on the jaw.
Right on the kisser, buddy. Right on the spot.
You don't get no better than that. 1, 2, 3 for the count.
And the winner of this match, Ranger Ross. We are going to be switching to Winston-Salem, North Carolina next to join the
Okay, we're going to get a little bit of this heavyweight title tournament that they say is going on, and it's in progress.
NWA Heavyweight Championship title.
Don't let that.
Okay, here we go. Matt Bourne and Ricky Steamboat. Here we go.
Because some of the great wrestlers of the past did not look like Mr. Americas, but they were still great wrestlers.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Well, we can go back in history and trace a bunch of tremendous wrestlers that appeared to have that little pouch out there that were outstanding.
Awesome. I'll name you one. Ed Stranger Lewis dominated wrestling for 25 years. They couldn't find anyone to beat him.
Yep.
Before Bourne went into WCW as Big Josh.
Yeah.
That'll get things moving.
That certainly will.
Very soon.
I like it.
I'll tell you what, whoever wins the North American Heavyweight Championship crown tonight is going to have a tough task in their hands defending it, because the list of eligible challengers goes on and on and on. And we got us some wild action in the middle of the ring. Matt Bourne, the Maniac, trading punches and chops with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This is the semifinal round. The winner of this match will earn the right to meet Robert Fuller for the crown.
Oh, man. Whoever wins this comes to face Fuller tonight?
Sal Carenti, the referee, wants to step in there, but he's got better sense.
Not that foolish.
He says, give me a megaphone and I'll tell him to break from the other end of the ring.
Right. Write him a letter.
Matt Bourne with a front face lock.
That's right.
Boy,
Yeah,
that's
you
a
can
strong
tell.
man, I tell you. And he is left-handed.
Most importantly, they know how a television show should sort of play out. So many of these smaller promotions you see, that's one of the downfalls, but this flows really nicely.
Oh, that's a change of pace to see Steamboat.
It's a good match, even if we're not getting all of it.
But I guess when in Rome, do as
It's a
the
treat
Romans.
here this week.
Man.
Great block.
Oh, that referee trying to block the punch. Getting involved. He needs to back up.
These guys are not going to waste.
Oh, shit, Dead Punk with the deep cut here.
They're just basically duking it out. Whoa.
Damn, that chop just wore him down. Yeah, this would have been fun to see live at this point in time.
The Maniac now taunting him, slapping him. Applying 260
Anybody in here
pounds of pressure
not
on the
in
neck as
the
well.
Discord? Do yourself a favor and join up. Try to keep the conversation flowing in there as well.
Boom.
Get in the Discord.
Square on the jaw.
Put it in the chat.
Throwing him in there.
Yes, he is. You know, Ricky's taken
free
an
for
awful lot of
everybody.
punishment in this tournament so far.
I know.
He has not drawn an easy opponent, and each and every one of them takes a little more out of him.
Oh, shit. There we go. Chop to the top.
You can't help but get excited when you see that big tomahawk chop coming down.
I saw that.
Gotta happen.
Jason. Steamboat was on Dynamite.
He's giving him an IQ
He's
test
crazy.
in the turnbuckles. You know, we're going to knock some sense into you.
It looked good. I know Flair was supposed to be part of that segment. And shoulders fucked up, they were saying.
And you know, in all fairness to Matt Bourne, he had a tough match.
Here we go. It's crossbody. Oh no, another big chop to the top of the head.
Headache number 9. 1 and 2, and Matt
No.
Bourne kicks out.
I want to see some Steamboat and Fuller.
20-minute time limit. The winner will earn the right to take on Robert Fuller for the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship. You were there, a piece of history that you witnessed. 20 years from now, when they ask that question, who was the first North American Wrestling Association champ, you'll be able to answer it. It'll
Damn
be one
right.
of 3 men.
Ted Webb, 2 D's,
Robert
double B.
Fuller, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, or Maniac Matt Bourne.
Oh, high knee.
Oh, that knee is something.
You don't really see that often from Steamboat.
Ricky may have heard himself.
See that like all the
5
time
minutes
now.
has
Oh,
elapsed right
sweet.
now. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match, and Ricky hit that knee square
The knee's
on
a
Matt
knockout.
Bourne's head.
The knee is really a knockout punch.
It is.
A lot of people don't know that, but that's devastating.
I'll tell you what, though. I will tell you what. You can tear a meniscus ligament very easily hurting that knee like that.
I know.
Matt Bourne is knocked out. The referee counting on the both of them. Steamboat gets to his feet, and he is hurt. I'll tell you what, Ricky Steamboat really has done a terrible job. Uh-oh. And Bourne going to work on that leg. Well, that's the veteran that he is. You got to go after that weak minnow.
That's right. That's right.
And right now, the weak minnow appears to be that right knee of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh, my Lord. Matt Bourne now causing a tremendous amount of hurt. He has him in that spinning toe hold.
Oh, hold on, we got a package.
The wrap up.
2, 3.
Oh, finals of the title tournament, Steamboat and Fuller. I'd like to see a full breakdown of the tournament, but at least we know we've seen a little bit.
6:13 of the match. 6
There we
minutes and
go.
13 seconds. Your winner is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who has
Decent
won the
little
match, but I'm
match
not sure
also
if
we're
he
getting.
will.
Oh man, he's working on the leg still. That ain't good. Especially if he's got a face Fuller in the
Here you'll
same
see
night.
The replay going for that spinning toe hold made famous by Dory Funk. And there goes Rick. Hooks him up in that cradle.
Oh, yeah.
2 and 3. He's severely injured.
They're not gonna show him get his ass kicked after?
Born in the semifinals, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is set to meet Robert Fuller for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship belt. We'll join the ring action in progress right now. This is for the title.
More. Oh, we're getting a title. We're getting a champ in week 6 here. Here we go. And you can see Steamboat's already spent. Hey, get in here, Zach. Welcome in. Getting a world champ here. Fuller or Steamboat. Steamboat's already hurt because of Bourne.
I believe that break, that 2-minute intermission was sufficient.
No, it wasn't. No.
It was not sufficient.
No,
It's
they
Steamboat, he is favoring that leg, Lou.
I know. I know.
And look who goes to work on it right away.
I think with Bourne in Tennessee Stud, it seems to be a little collusion there.
I tell you what, I cannot help but agree with you. It just seems to me, I mean, it's just much too obvious that Matt Bourne, realizing that he had no shot at the crown, wanted to make sure that Ricky would have a shot.
Why would he do that? I mean, for no other reason.
I'll tell you what. Fuller has a tremendous advantage right now.
Is Fuller going to have the Stud stable?
And Ricky is a game competitor.
See Matt Bourne being a part of that.
Look at it. Fuller going to work again on that leg.
Double-legged him and took him down. He's got the bad one.
He's got that bad leg and continues to apply the punishment to it. Ricky is hurt. Ricky
that's good stuff.
Knee. And I'll tell you, I'm not a doctor, but that appears to be
a treat this week on Wrestle Plunge, everyone.
The way he's favoring it, the way that the leg was injured, I've seen it happen oh so many times in the past. Fuller wasting no time going to work on that leg.
That's what it is.
Ramming it on the side of the ring. Robert Fuller continues to apply the punishment. Sal Carenti, man, I can't even bear to watch this. I cannot even bear to watch this. He is now inflicting the kind of punishment that in some cases has rendered an athlete helpless, a career-ending injury. He's got him up. Oh, what a nice
shit. His leg's too hurt. That was beautiful right there.
And he's going in for that.
Damn, going in deep on that toe hold. And got the pin. New champion, Rob Fuller. Rob Fuller just got the belt. Oh, we got a top heel champion.
And the brand new
wow.
heavyweight champion.
That's crazy. That's exciting for TV.
Champion is Robert Fuller.
Just seeing what we saw from him alone in '89 in CWA. Anybody that's been with us here every week for that long, you know what we're in for. We've already seen shades of it, but this is going to be great.
You've got to give an assist to Matt Bourne.
Oh, nice! I'm excited.
Robert Fuller didn't beat Ricky Steamboat. He beat a half of Ricky Steamboat.
Man, this promotion was pretty decent.
Trying to get out, and he lands on that leg. No strength in it at all. That spinning toe hold going into a lateral press. Steamboat is hurt. Ricky Steamboat is hurt. Oh my! Let us take it to the ring right now.
I want to see a belt. I want to see a title. Bring a title into that ring. Who's got it? Who's got it? I'm excited about a title.
Championship belt.
Heavyweight title.
An undeserving Tennessee stud, Robert Fuller.
Tennessee stud.
Not that Fuller is not a great competitor. Not that he is not a powerful.
Thez has the title. He's going to get it from Thez. How cool is that?
Ricky Steamboat. Let us turn it over to Fabian Fuentes, our ring announcer, who will make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the heavyweight belt to Robert Fuller, here is Lou Thez.
Thank you very much. Robert Fuller is going to be awarded the championship belt. However, I would like to say something, Mr. Fuller.
Anything, Lou.
Between Mr. Bourne and you, there had to be some sort of collusion arrangement because this could not have happened without some help from the outside. And I will give you the belt under protest.
Oh, Lou Thez pissed off about it. Kayfabe, brother. I like it, though. I like the way the belt looks. That's right, Donald. Welcome in here.
You're a new champion.
It was a unique pin. It was Texas toe hold pin. I've seen Funk do that though.
Present the belt to Fuller, but
oh man, this was cool.
It was obvious to those of us that were watching that there had to be some form of collusion. I mean, our hearts are with you.
Oh, here we go, Steamboat.
Your knee is hurt. Man, we're sorry.
Well, you know something, Ted, thank you for the kind words, but that's all part of this type of a business that I'm in, whether what the people believe or what they want to believe or not. But this is what happens in the course of a match. It happens in the course of a tournament such as we had tonight. It's been happening, things like this been happening more so in the last 5 years because of the notoriety the wrestlers been getting, the publicity they've been getting, the national covers that these guys have been given. This man came over from Tennessee. He came, he saw, and he conquered, and he told everybody what he was going to do. But I'm not a beaten dog, not now. No. I'm a devoted wrestler, and I'm sure a lot of the wrestling fans out there and a lot of the wrestlers that were backstage were wondering what kind of man, what kind of wrestler I was. Did I come back in shape?
Will I come back with the heart of a tiger, the heart of a lion? Have I got that one more desire to go on? I'm a devoted wrestler, and I've always been a devoted wrestler. Have I kept myself out of the game for too long? A big question a lot of people were asking themselves. Do I have to get up and go? Do I have it anymore? Well, I'll tell you something, Tennessee stud. I've started this long, hard, tearful, painful campaign. And I'm not going to let any of these fans down. I'm going to go on and keep going on until I win that belt. I'm going to go on for all the wrestling fans, and I'm going to go on for myself and for my family. The promotion one more time will see me rise to the top like the cream, and I'll bring the gold home. The next time when you meet me, you Tennessee dud, I won't have a gimp leg. I won't have a wounded wing. I'll be 100%.
Ricky, you need to get back in there and get some ice on that knee because it's blown up, please. Please.
I hear him.
Ricky, the Dragon
I hear
Steamboat,
Fuller.
if we can, we'd like to
Get a
the
promo with the champ.
North American Wrestling Association heavyweight champion, Mr. Robert
We heard
Fuller.
the agony of defeat. Let's get the thrill of victory in here. You know, I came in here. This is just another tournament to me. I win them wherever I go, but I heard you had some tough ones here. You had some guys going out ready to win the most influential belt going down right now, and I said I want to be right in the middle of it. But as this tournament went on, the longer it went on, I saw these disgusting fans out here got no respect for me nor the state I come from, and I started wanting to win this darn thing. I mean, little feller, I started wanting to win it, and I knew right then.
It's called Ted Webb, little feller.
There wasn't no man alive that could
Look at his face.
beat me, and I proved it because I took the fire out of your dragon, Daddy. And anybody out here got any questions?
I took the fire out of your dragon. Dude, he's fucking gold.
About it, you're looking right now at the toughest man in America, the North American champion, the legendary Tennessee Stud.
Well,
and
sir,
don't you forget it, baby.
Sir, I do have some questions. I do have some questions that I have to ask you, and that is,
give it to me, Daddy.
How can you feel so cocky about having won the belt under the conditions by which you wanted it? And you ought to give half of that to Matt Bourne.
Let me tell you something. You go right now. You find Matt Bourne. You ask him who the champion is. You ask him who this belt belongs around the waist of. Matt Bourne's gonna tell you right away. He went in there and he gave it to Steamboat. He gave it to him good, Daddy. And all I did was just like I beat the man that I was with before him. I took him out the same way. I said it once. I say it again. I took your fire out of your dragon. I'm your
That's a shirt. Put that on a D-shirt. I took your fire out of your dragon.
From Tennessee.
Sting.
Whoa, we get an appearance of Sting and Ric Flair this week on Wrestle Plunge, and a rare vintage WCW has invaded the stream. Oh my God.
And the
All right, that was the end of that, ladies and gentlemen. The next week, whoever recorded that just had a snippet of WCW there. So we get ready to go into the next one. It's loading up here. Again, thanks everyone for joining me. I appreciate it. We are going into July 28th, 90. There we go. Let me get it set up here. Again, thanks. Again, Sundays 6 Eastern. Every Sunday. Go, baby. One more. Listen here, Daddy.
Well, the challenges have been issued, and certainly we hope that soon we will be seeing some of those challenges coming to fruition. I'm sure.
Now we're getting a regular team. There for a while, we was doing a lot of different side hosts. And now Gene Ligon seems to be the regular color man.
Along with Gene Ligon, and you are in tune to the North
Can't
American
replace
Wrestling
Ted Webb, 2D's Double B.
Card tonight. We'll be seeing the American Bulldogs in action. Maniac Matt Bourne will be in action, and we will see the return of the sensational Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I can't wait to see Ricky the
Steamboat
Dragon.
returns.
About the best of the best right there on NAWA Wrestling. No doubt about it. The Nasty Boys will also be in action today. I can't wait for the action to get started. You ready? I'm ready. Let's turn it over to our ring announcer, Fabian Fuentes.
go.
This section is tag team action. Making their way to the ring right now, weighing a combined
We didn't get the Pitbulls last week. Getting them this week with the Bulldogs. Oh shit.
From Charlotte,
Let's
North
forget to do
Carolina,
that. Then afterwards we got to cut out the song.
His partner weighing 228 pounds from parts unknown. Here is Dr. X.
Dr. X.
Rex against Spike and Rex.
I feel like there was a Dr. X and WCW around this time as well.
Match. Ted Webb and Gene Liggett of the North American
Oh,
Wrestling
Simi.
Association.
Ricky's awesome.
Ricky the
My
Dragon
grandma
Steamboat,
loved
Curtis Thompson, the Nasty Boys, Matt Bourne. Boy, we got a host of people that we're going to be seeing in action today, including a six-man Australian tag team match later on with Dean Malenko, Vince Torelli, and Mark Fleming taking on the Ring Lords and Tommy Landell. Mike Rex into the ring right now against Rex of the Bulldogs. Got him with a nice hip lock, and he's going back into the corner to talk it over with Rex. That is Spike, by the way, in the ring. Excuse me.
Well, I'd go in the corner and talk it over, too, after that move.
Well, he's got him up for a full body slam. Boom.
Apparently it worked, Ted.
Yeah. Nice maneuver by the bar. Did you
Like
see
the same tapings as the last show, at least the arena here.
Takedown. Another arm drag takedown. Well, it was
Looks
a
like they're
combination
pulling
of
too
arm drag
well.
and hip lock, and now he says, you wanted a body slam? Eat that one.
Which is not good. Don't want to see
I'm
that.
seeing a little rough edge to the Bulldogs today. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. Little intimidation factor from the Dogs.
Well, as the weeks go by, the confidence does
That's
grow.
what Dr. X has. Decked out in all purple.
Dr. X into the ring, making the tag. In there against Spike. Spike working on that left shoulder. Dr. X look familiar to you, Gene?
Well, Purple People Eater comes to
Purple People
The
Eater.
Purple People Eater.
There we go. You know,
The
Ted,
Bulldogs in
he
action. The
heard me through
Bulldogs
time
on
and
a
space.
count.
Oh, shit. That was crazy. He just launched him up.
The Bulldogs in action. The Bulldogs on a...
His body just did like a crazy little
I thought he had him up for a suplex, and then next thing you
jolt
know,
in
he
the
just
air.
dropped
That
him.
was really
Just kind
odd.
of picked
It
him up,
looked
tossed
awesome.
him around like a sack of potatoes. A purple sack.
That was
A
really
purple
tossing
sack of
around.
potatoes. The Bulldogs are
Boom, running
boys
power
of the Nasty
slam.
Boys. They can't help but have that match soon.
Oh, there we go.
Fans wanted, promoters wanted. It's just a matter of getting the Nasties to sign the contract.
I can't wait to see it. The Bulldogs are definitely.
I mean, we've already seen the match
Nasty
once.
These Nasty Boys
A couple of
are
weeks
a
ago. It
style of
was
their
awesome.
own, and the Bulldogs.
They're talking on commentary like it's never happened
You talk
before.
about steel meeting steel there. Had him at a chin lock. Getting him up now, taking him into the corner where he makes the tag. Rex coming into the ring. We're going to see a little double teaming here. From the side, the knee lift. That's like a
Nothing
trap
too
play in
impressive
football.
there. Needed
Sure
the
is.
side
Coming
of
from all
the head.
sides. You don't know where it's coming from. First the stomach, then the side.
Well, if you loved rollerball, you're going to love North American Wrestling because these
dropped
guys
him.
here
That's
can
crazy,
go. These are the
Jay.
American Bulldogs.
They made the tag.
Boom.
Oh, whoa, double leapfrog. The second one didn't really go well.
Top of the neck with an elbow.
Well, that's teamwork right there.
My favorite thing they do is that double shoulder breaker. That is awesome. That should be the finish they're working with here.
Dr. X
It's
trying
so
to fight
powerful
back, but he's
looking.
stunned right now. Those punches not carrying much authority, Gene.
Dr. X has got to realize that these are big men.
That to me would probably work a little bit better than an Excedrin or anything else in clearing a sinus infection, wouldn't it? I would be willing to bet he could breathe after a couple of those boot shots. A couple of sinuses. He's trying to go for that mask. He is trying to go for that mask, and Dr. X working his way out of the ring. Gene, I've asked this question many times, and very few times have I received a satisfactory answer. Why would a wrestler wear a hood into the ring?
Well, the only thing I can think of is there's several reasons it could be. One, he doesn't want anybody to know who he is. That's the obvious reason. Another thing is it gives a sense of mystique. He might be a tremendous wrestler and can't get matches.
Sunset flip, but it didn't result in a pin.
Look at Mr. X. I just don't know where I've ever seen him before. Like Mr. Wrestling, of course, he had such a great reputation as an amateur. Nobody wanted him. That's why he wore him. Sure. I don't know why Mr. X does.
Arm drag takedown. Mike Rex gets a rude welcome back into the ring. Your referee for this match is Sal Correnti. Sal Correnti does an outstanding job, Gene.
He sure does. His father, of course, a New York policeman. The boxing league up there, works with excellent. Was a singer at one time.
Sal Correnti.
His father was.
Oh, his father. I was going to say,
With the Belmonts.
I've heard, no kidding.
That's right.
One of the original Belmonts. Each time I steal a hubcap. I remember those songs. Dr. X in the ring against Spike. You're watching the American Bulldogs in action on the North American Wrestling Association.
See some good wrestling, back and forth moves here. No one's getting really advantage of anybody. But it looks like Mr. X has got a little bit of advantage. Look at the big arms he's playing those knees into.
Yes, sir. Better put a lot of knee into those arms if you want to hurt them. These guys are built. They are built. You can tell that they have very little downtime in training.
They're in the gym every day.
They would only get bigger, too. I think they're roided out in ECW. They turned into monsters. Especially,
Speaking of David Isley, you'll see him in action later on in the program. He'll be taking on.
I don't know how to say his last name. Durant?
Nice man, David Isley.
Very nice.
I don't know which is 1 and 2.
Into the ropes. Dr. Rex catches one into the midsection. Rex coming into the ring. They got him up for a...
Damn! The camera didn't catch that greatly, but it looked awesome, even in my imagination. Oh, and big elbow. That's got to be it, though.
Got to hurt. Hooks the leg. The count of 3, and the winners of this match.
They look as cool this week as they usually do. They also didn't do the fucking... They've already abandoned the shoulder breaker, which is one of the coolest moves they do, man.
One of the fastest rising tag team combinations. Let's take a look at our slow motion instant replay and describe the action, Gene.
Way high atop the ring ropes. He poses, he's up, he's down, a big elbow across the chest. And there's Sal Correnti for the 1, 2, 3 count. It's over.
Don't go away. Coming up next, Lean Mean Curtis Thompson will be taking on Tom Atlas from the North American Wrestling Association.
Uh-oh. Tom Atlas and...
Curtis Thompson.
Oh, Tom Atlas looks like Rick Rude's little brother.
And Curtis Thompson certainly made his debut in the North American.
Oh, and he's facing
Wrestling
fucking
Association.
Firebreaker Chip. That is definitely Firebreaker Chip from WCW in a couple years. I never wasn't really a big fan of his either. He always,
was in the state,
he's a body guy or whatever. But
heavyweight division.
let's see if he can change my mind here in NAWA. Let's see if it was the gimmick that I hated.
Great athlete.
Because I also didn't like his fucking tag partner.
COD champion. Did an excellent move. Used the leverage against the neck. Now that neck goes, you go.
Byron Richard, the official for this
We saw this the Rude look-alike in tag action last week.
That seems to be the norm here. Well, you can take a look at that kid's face.
Kid's ugly as fuck. Just saying.
You look at
I'm no looker, but
guys, and you will know that they're there to do some serious damage to you. Good amateur background too, I'm told, Gene.
Curtis is an excellent wrestler. His only thing about him now is his attitude has changed tremendously. He doesn't believe he can do anything wrong.
You told me that when you first met him, he was an outstanding young man.
I don't know. He took off to Portland, and of course, on the road, wrestling on the road like you have to do over the next
Well, they mentioned Portland. Who was that, Dead Punk say that earlier?
And apparently he has changed.
Well, they say money changes people, and I guess that Curtis right now has his eyes set on perhaps earning the purse that a champion would. And to become the champion, there's a lot of roads to take there. Obviously, Curtis has taken the shorter road. Firing away, that is not a legal wrestling maneuver. And Byron Richard has cautioned him repeatedly about it, and he looks at Byron like, what? There's one to the side of the head. Tom Atlas is stunned right now, Gene.
Well, he's pushing the officials in the NAWA a little too far. I know he was pushing Sal Correnti around last week, and there's been some talk.
You know, when officials get together, as they do often, and start talking.
Officials get together. They have a club. In every arena, the officials have a room. You know not to go near it. You don't want to mess with the officials here in NWA. If you get on their bad side, they have a list like that Seinfeld episode when Elaine keeps going to different doctors and they all keep writing down why she's a bad patient. No one wants to take her as a patient. It's like, you don't want to get on a referee's bad side. He'll put you on a list here.
On my side, if anything.
No doubt about it.
Neutral if possible.
Curtis Thompson, one of the many young faces in the North American Wrestling Association. Match that up along with Ranger Ross.
Oh, draw back on that referee now.
Professional wrestling.
Oh.
The NAWA.
You see how Curtis threatened the referee? Of course, the referee took right over and told him, so you better not threaten me. And of course, Curtis backs off.
To quote his theme song, "Don't touch this." Into the ropes goes Atlas.
He comes out with "Don't touch this."
Got him over. 1, 2. Oh, did you see that nice little maneuver with his legs? Snapped his ears to break out of it, and then came right back and planted that big size 12 right in his face.
Well, there's the experience that Curtis has gotten over the last few years. Before a sunset flip, he'd have kicked out, but then, what would he do then? Now he's aggressive. He goes after a man.
Went right after him.
You have to give the dog his due.
That's it. We tell you week after week.
Up in the ropes, down to the floor. No mats on this floor.
That competitive edge, that aggressive.
You know what that means? It's hard.
Curtis Thompson is definitely a lot more aggressive. I just don't like his attitude, his style.
Well, we'll get a chance to talk to Curtis Thompson later on in the program, and we'll question him about that, Gene. We'll ask him the tough questions. I can expect a tough answer. Super slam off the ropes. Atlas caught coming off the ropes. 1, 2, and he powers out. You can see right now that Curtis Thompson was not interested in pinning him there. I think he's looking for a good workout today. And that suplex. 1, 2. Out again goes Atlas. Reverse chin lock. Byron Richard checking to see if he's not choking.
I'm not trying to take a thing away from Curtis Thompson. He is an excellent athlete. He is showing me some excellent moves and some tremendous aggressiveness. It's just his attitude. He's not the same man, Andy. Once you know somebody and they've changed, you look at him with a little different colored glasses.
No doubt about that, James. Look at that. He's got his
On the ropes. Come on now, ref.
He does not need to use the illegal leverage.
I know he doesn't need to do it. That's what I don't understand.
Trying to tell him. Classic. You don't really see that anymore at all, do you? It's not even really a thing in wrestling anymore.
Clearly, the fans calling the attention of Byron Richard. And Richard now asking the fans about it. You can see that bottom rope shaking there.
If most people out there have ever lifted any weights or anything, there he is, he's put on ropes again.
He caught him. He caught him. He caught him. He went to the well once too often. And he is threatening right now disqualification. Byron Richard in complete control of this match.
He's on the edge. Right now, he's got Byron a little upset.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Tom Atlas right now trying to get a breather, and that's no way to get it. A flying press from the other end of the ring. 247 pounds of explosive mojo landing square on your chest.
Explosive?
Yeah, you heard him.
Mojo.
Said, I got him, baby.
Okay.
He can sense victory right around the corner. Here he comes again. This time, Tom Atlas moves. And Curtis Thompson ends up with a belly full of turnbuckle.
Surprise, Curtis.
Belly full of buckle.
Now, Tom Atlas is going at it. He must get a little more aggressive.
Tom Atlas. I don't remember this guy from anything other than last week. Like, not doing anything else in wrestling. He has a good look, really, besides looking exactly like Rick Rude from 1988.
Curtis Thompson, I think, smells victory right now. You can see that look. You can see that look.
Shit.
He has him up.
Oh, no force on that one.
I don't know what kind of move that was. I don't think he's trying to pin the guy, Gene. I think he's just playing with him right now.
He is definitely, wow, just being very arrogant.
Well, I tell you what, those bursal sacks are in danger right now as he rammed that shoulder into the turnbuckle. And now going back to work on that shoulder and again into the other turnbuckle. And you can see the look of pain on Tom Atlas's face. That's a lot of weight to have thrown on you. And now he's working on the elbow. He's applying the pressure. He's applying the pressure. This match is over. He has really done a job on Tom Atlas's shoulder. The winner of this match by submission, Curtis Thompson. And I think Tom Atlas is hurt, Jane. Tom Atlas has not gotten up. I do believe he is hurt. Let's take a look at the instant replay on slow motion camera
So he beat him with a hammerlock? Oh, no, a chicken wing? Sort of like a hammerlock. I guess the chicken wing, you'd have to, I mean, it's sort of a, I guess it's a chicken lock.
Such thing as a 45-degree rule in this sport.
No doubt about it. Byron Richard calling for the bell. The winner of this match is Curtis Thompson. Stick around because we've got a lot
What's your finish? Well, hammerlock.
Wrestling Association.
This song right here is fucking up the copyright.
All-Star card. And then in Newland, North Carolina,
Boom, 6
at the Avery
o'clock
County High
Eastern.
School,
Every Sunday,
July 24th
folks.
At
Gotta do a
8 p.m.
plug.
Be ready for that one. And then a great card comes to the Charlotte, North
Thanks, everyone, for
Carolina,
hanging out.
Brady
Appreciate
Cole
it.
Center, Monday night, July 23rd at 8 p.m. Tickets on sale at Camelot Music on Independence. You will see the American Bulldogs, Curtis Thompson, Dean Malenko, Bob Orton, the War Eagle, Chris Chavis, and Mark Fleming. And then in main events, Ranger Ross and Bo Reagan take on the Nasty Boys. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat goes up against the Maniac Matt Bourne. And then in an NAWA title match, the champion, the Tennessee stud Robert Fuller, goes up against Vince Torelli with Paul Jones in his corner. You've got a tough one, Nasty Boys.
Yeah. Charlotte, North Carolina, no place that we'd rather be. You gotta be kidding me. A nothing happening, miserable town that it is. Let me tell you, we're gonna take it all out on you, Ranger Ross and Bo Ragin. How about it, Nasty Pie?
Well, Sagby's wrestling the Jive Soul Bros. Ranger Ross, the Nasty Boys are gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna think you're back in World War II having coffee with Patton. And Bo knows this and Bo knows that. Bo's gonna know how to get a punch in the face and lose a couple teeth.
The Maniac
good from
Matt Bourne,
Knobs.
you've got your hands full tonight.
Oh, yeah, they're real full. I've got a legend I'm supposed to be going up against in Charlotte. Yeah, Ricky Steamboat's made quite a name for himself in the 80s, didn't he? He's kind of a legend around here in Charlotte. 80, yeah. But you see, this is the 90s now, and what you're looking at the role model of the 90s. Yeah, you kids need a role model. I'm a good one. You're looking at a role model of the 90s, and you, too, can be a winner like me. Ask me how it feels. It feels great. And in Charlotte, I'm going to show you how good it feels. Yeah, you too, Steamboat.
And then for all the marbles, the champion, the Tennessee stud Robert Fuller.
Yeah, and before we get started, I know there's a lot of people out there saying, where's his shiny new belt? Well, let me tell you, you go back to beloved Tennessee across the mountains and look in my safety deposit box locked up there real big. It is because, you know, I heard something about you.
He's really saying, well, the promoter took the belt back, but we're going to come up with a really cool story, and it's back in over the mountain in Tennessee in my safety deposit box.
You people there in Charlotte, I heard that you people saying Ricky Steamboat, maybe Vince Torelli, or whoever can beat the Tennessee stud. You gotta be stupid or you gotta be a liar. And if you're a liar, you're a sneak, and then you're a thief, baby. And I'm not gonna lay my belt down for no thieves. I'm gonna come to Carolina one more time. I'm gonna take this Torelli boy, and I'm gonna work you over Tennessee dog whipping style, Daddy.
He used to laugh at people.
Making his way to the ring, weighing 235
shit. Oh, shit. Got a fucking... Oh, God. Random ass ad popping in here. That never happens. The fuck? Hopefully that is the only one of those left. Oh, my God. Just came out of fucking nowhere.
Weighing 245 pounds from Raleigh, North Carolina, Bob Emery.
Well, you saw right there on his way into the ring, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat getting a good luck kiss from the Little Dragon.
Yeah, good question, Jason. Yeah, I'm not sure how better he got. I always see that he kind of posts stuff, needing help. But I'm not sure if he's in the hospital or what. I haven't seen an update in a while on Knobs.
And that's his
Bob Emery. We've seen him a couple times.
He certainly is, and he's awfully proud.
Steamboat.
Ricky
See what we get here with Steamboat
in
this
action
week.
against Bob Emery, wearing the blue trunks. Sal Carenti, the referee for this encounter. Ricky, who injured himself a couple of weeks ago at the hands of the maniac Matt Bourne. And we certainly hope that leg is coming along well. I talked to him before the matches today, and he says it feels well, and he's a competitor. He can play with pain.
That's right. You in this business right here, you've got to be able to play with pain. There's such thing as playing with injury, and injury can be very dangerous, but pain is a part of this business.
Well, one of the guys who certainly is on a collision course with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is the current North American Wrestling Association heavyweight champion.
Oh, shit.
The Tennessee stud Robert Fuller, and he had some choice comments for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Just a few weeks ago, I came out here to you people with a little history lesson. I told you about Tennessee and the greats like Davy Crockett and Elvis Presley and Alvin C. York, the greatest fighting man that ever lived. And as if I wasn't standing out here telling the truth, I guess right now it speaks for itself, because you're looking at the Tennessee stud, the hottest thing happening in Tennessee right now, the North American champion, and Ricky Steamboat. They wrote a song for me in Nashville, son, and you better listen to it. It says, stud, no one compares. Nobody compares to you.
Well,
Dude, he's the man.
I
love that I've got to see his 89 and his 90 so thoroughly.
And you can bet that he is on a collision course with a man they call the Dragon.
Always liked him in WCW as a kid, those
Steamboat in
Colonel
against Bob
Rob
Emery,
Parker.
wearing the blue trunks. You're watching the North American Wrestling Association. Ted Webb and Gene Ligon with you today. Sal Correnti calling for the break.
Sal Correnti, of course, one of the top officials in the area. Very tough man. Of course, Ricky's Dragon Steamboat. Back. There he is, a big body slam. Bob Emery, one of the toughest men in NAWA right now. A good amateur background.
A tough competitor, a strong man. He's taking on a fellow that was a former Mr. North Carolina in 1982, Ricky Steamboat.
That's right, Ricky Steamboat from Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, some friends of mine up there, Tom and Polly Parrott. Of course, their sons, Billy and Tommy. Their daughters, Nikki and Paige. And, of course, their little old dog, Corky.
Got to say hi to the gang up there.
Send our love to them.
And we'd like to say hi to Christopher Bristow in Spartanburg, South Carolina, who watches us on Channel 4 WYFF in Greenville, South Carolina. He's got us up on that satellite dish donated by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thank you for joining us, Christopher. We hope you're enjoying the action.
Satellite for Make-A-Wish?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat trying to fire back, trying to recapture the momentum in this match. A momentum that he has lost to Bob Emery. He's got Emery up for a body slam, and Emery lands on him. 1, 2.
I guess if it's for Make-A-Wish, that isn't a good thing, though. It's your last wish. Oh, shit.
That might be an example of why the leg might be.
It's one of my last days watching this promotion. Can you shout me out, please? It's getting dark.
Or excuse me, Gene, why am I going? I'm talking to Emery.
Well, Bob's not listening too well right now because Ricky Steamboat just threw a big chop across the chest.
Wouldn't be long before Steamboat would be going back to the WWF.
High in the air, chop across the eye.
Yes, sir. We were talking about the talents of
Oh,
Ranger
the Dragon.
and Ricky the Dragon
More
Steamboat.
so even than just Ricky the Dragon. Had him breathing the fire, wearing the crazy outfit. And didn't acknowledge his prior run in the mid-'80s. Or that he had already held the IC title in 80.
No, I thought he was going to go for the
This is so crazy. WWF and Vince was so weird during different periods. That's what they would do or wouldn't do. Still kind of a memorable run by the way he looked, though, and then it wouldn't be long after that till he was back in WCW, so it's cool to see this brief little spot here that I didn't know about. Carolinas.
Look at the eyes of the Dragon. Look into the eyes of the Dragon.
That's the intensity you need in this business.
Totally focused. Has him up for some play. And I'll tell you right now, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat appears to be feeling that the end is near. You see that look. Focused, concentrating.
Setting his man up.
So this is the way you do
I'll
a
drive
backbreaker, my friend. Got him up in the air.
Oh, no.
Not at all. Ricky powering back out.
Oh, got him. Cool little ending. I like endings like that from this period in wrestling because everything's just like, it's always just a finish now. Like, you know, the finish with a finisher. You know, even if it's 5 of them, you know what's coming. Like, give me a nice little random end like this. What's up, Rip Shot? Welcome in here, dude.
And then Ricky takes advantage of a slight mistake. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
It's a choice for sure. More action here this week on Wrestle Plunge, folks.
Making their way to the ring right now with a
More nasty action.
From New York City, here are Sags and Knobs.
Like to see it. I'll provide their theme music. Where are the nasty boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the nasty boys?
Their opponents weighing 240 pounds from Columbus, Georgia, Ricky Wilson. His
Shit,
partner weighing
Renegade.
235 pounds from Columbia, South Carolina, Butch Malone.
So we got fucking Renegade in this match against the Nasties. I'm not sure who Butch Malone is, but says he has a fucking awesome ass rat tail. But Renegade in the leopard print.
Signal, just keep your ears open because you're going to be fulfilled by the Nasty Boys.
The Nasty Boys are walking inside the line, aren't they, Ted?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Saw him last week also.
Reputation inside the ring. These guys have earned it both in and out of the ring. Brutally rude. One-track mind, and that is Hook.
That's right.
But you got to hand it to them. They're winners.
To the toughest tag team.
WCW
right there.
TV
That's the
champion.
tag team you're looking at. That right there could go against anybody in the world and come out on top.
Well, certainly one job that I don't envy and one job that I'm glad I don't hold tonight is that of referee. Byron Richard will have his handful. The Nasties are a formidable group in the ring, very intimidating, and they don't just try to intimidate their opponents, they try to intimidate the referee as well.
That's right. After this match is over,
Nasty Girls. He's got a fan club. They have a fan club.
Because he'll be a little dizzy.
Into the ring right now, Ricky Wilson. He and his partner Butch Malone taking on the Nasty Boys.
Ricky Wilson is the
The bell
Renegade.
is rung. We are underway. You
I didn't
are
go a close-up
watching
of his
the North
face right
American
here.
Wrestling
You can
Association.
tell.
Ted Webb along with my partner at ringside, Gene
Future
Liggett.
Ultimate Warrior
Clean
lookalike.
break. Nice break.
Ted,
Sad
do you think these guys
career.
actually go
Honestly,
into their
ending.
and pay for it?
You know, Gene, time must have passed me by. I take a look at that and I ask the question, why? And then I ask myself, why even bother? Yes. I guess it goes along with the temperament. There you see the elbow, succession of elbows to the midsection, side headlock.
Now, there's some wrestling moves. They can wrestle.
Yeah, they can. Sags in the ring right now. And refusing to relinquish the hold on the hair of Ricky Wilson.
Byron right on the spot there, pulling the hair. You got to break the hold. He did.
You know, that's one of the disadvantages of having long hair and being in the ring. Gene, Rick Wilson right here is really
Ref didn't say it that time,
especially
though.
when you're going up against a tandem that would really relish getting a handful of that stuff.
But you're giving them a weapon. And when you give somebody a weapon, not knowing amateur wrestling, they don't allow you to have long hair. You got to keep it short at all times.
A face that only a mother could like, and she could be joking.
That's right.
That's Sags right there, the Nasty Boys.
Sags is an ugly motherfucker.
Raunchy, nasty, streetwise,
It's a quote from Ted Webb.
mean.
They could do a commercial for the Dental Foundation for flossing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Into the ring is Knobs. Knobs, the more aggressive of the two Nasty Boys. He's basically the spokesman for the organization.
The Knobs in the WCW hardcore division.
He does. Well, his partner thinks that
Shit's
he's
crazy.
a sex symbol.
WCW's hardcore
He
division
says,
was
look at
insane.
this physique. Women go crazy over it.
Crazy, that's a good word. Crazy.
That's an appropriate definition of what some women might, any woman caught dead with these guys.
Tell you, they do everything. They headbutt you, they elbow you, they hit you with fists, they chop you.
They come at you from every angle, Gene, and consistently. You don't get a break. We talk about that competitive edge.
What's up, Dave? Welcome in here,
They
man.
don't go away. Nice leg dive. Ricky Wilson with a leg dive.
Go for it, Ricky.
Go for it. Ricky going to apply a little extra pressure on that kneecap. And Sags is feeling it, too.
He needs to do a little more than that.
You can tell he's green as hell.
Yep. Yep.
Now he tagged out.
Tag is made. Butch Malone.
See what this kid's got.
Full force on that left
I'm
knee.
picturing already.
Sags is stunned right now.
Not much.
You can see the look of pain.
Got
Spinning that
a not
toe
great
and applying
spinning
the
toe
pressure.
hold
Let go
on.
of that. Well, if you don't keep a nice
Sharon,
grip
welcome
on
in
that,
here.
You'll lose it.
You're going to lose it.
Hey, he's stretching him from here to there.
Yes, he is.
I'm glad you popped in.
Well, there's that
back of
boot.
the head. Yeah.
There's that boot to the back of the head. These guys, I tell you, they know all the angles. They know all the angles. Look at this. Guess who has found himself in the same rat trap?
Same thing.
Oh, Knobs in the ring in trouble right now.
Oh, God. What is he doing now?
These young men have been watching wrestling and learning
This
something from the
guy
old pros,
needs
going
to-
back to that area that's weak.
Well, I tell you,
Worse
that's one of the
submissions.
smile on a lot of the fans that are here in attendance tonight because they don't like the
This
Nasty
kid.
Boys.
Yeah, get in his eyes and get out of whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
well,
this is.
I am an impartial announcer, Mr. Ligon, but sometimes you cannot help.
This lady,
You
she's
cannot help
pissed.
but, get involved.
Lady in the
Butch
green's
Malone
like,
is thrown out of the ring
nasty
right now.
motherfuckers.
And
She's just
Sags and
cussing.
Knobs right now in control, momentum going their way. Knobs is the blonde. For those of you that have watched, we have received some letters asking which is which of the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, they're receiving
Knobs
letters about
is
who
the
is
blonde.
which
He
is
the one you're
which.
seeing in action right now. The dark-haired one is Sags. And the one in trouble on the outside of the ring is Butch Malone. Tag is made. No, that was no tag made. He went over and intimidated Ricky Wilson. He humiliated him.
Were those psychopaths on the list immediately?
And to be honest with you, I'm surprised that they're leaving Butch Malone alone.
Well, I saw Knobs go up there. Who's Sags?
The blonde is Knobs.
Well, Sags, whoever kicked him in the head just a second ago, while, of course, Knobs had the attention of the other wrestler.
Tag is made. There's a boot to the midsection. Sags into the ring, powering with that elbow to the back of the
glass shatters, pops in. Austin Reigns, what's up?
Now they're going back to what they do best. Power.
Getting real up in here tonight.
They do. They do a great job of it. Into the turnbuckles. Tag is made. They stay fresh. They're fluid as a team.
I took control.
Oh my God, what is happening? Why does that keep happening? What the actual fuck? Yeah, they got like ads sprinkled in here. Well, I usually have an ad block. Hold on, let me turn this on. Why is this off? What? Yeah, let me. Hopefully, I don't lose my spot. I think I did though. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, we're good. Hopefully that blocks the ads. I don't know why the ad blocker was off. It's a bunch of bullshit.
The other wrestler. Tag is made. There's
See what
a foot to
happens.
the midsection.
Just see if I am successful. Oh shit! And Austin becoming a mid-carder right here. In appreciate that on Wrestle Plunge, Austin. Thank you so much. I think you should also have access now to the sweet ass emojis, man. I got a few members here now at Wrestle Plunge. Austin, thanks. Seriously, that's dope as hell.
Now they're going back to what they do best.
Awesome.
Power.
A lot of support here tonight. Thanks, guys. That's cool as hell.
Into the turnbuckles. Tag is made. They stay fresh. They're fluid as a team. Back to the other turnbuckle, and now.
Hold on.
Now we're going to see a little bit of action.
I think you're talking about Duke the Dumpster Drosy, if I'm not mistaken.
Would you like to have this land on you, huh? How would you like to have that land on you? 300 pounds of nasty on your chest. And then ramming the face into the canvas.
He picks him up.
Picks him up for that super slam.
Oh, this is going to be it right here. The tag, power slam, elbow,
the tag, the super slam
combination.
You're going to get Sags from the top rope. Airborne. 1990 style nasty.
Boom. Right over him. That's it.
They could pin him right now if they wanted to. And he's going to.
Foot on the face pin. Shit.
Not only pinning him, but humiliating the man by merely putting your foot on his head.
Again, anybody in here that's not in the Discord, let me get you a link because you need to be in the Discord. Make sure you're following on all socials. Just real quick, another plug right here. Boom, right down here. Follow on X for clips that I can't post anywhere else. They don't really give a shit about copyright, so I'll post full clips on there. TikTok and Facebook and YouTube also. I try to do daily shorts for TikTok and YouTube. And yeah, I post a lot of content for both. We're working on 23,000 on Facebook and working on 10,000 here on YouTube. And it's fucking dope. It's cool as hell.
We've seen so many times before from this group. This unruly, gruesome twosome.
He's high atop. Knobs, of course.
Brother, listen here, brother.
Big dive. He's got a long way to go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, spread the word, guys. You know anybody that likes wrestling. Have a good time in here. Again, check out the video section also. I make a lot of docu-style videos that try to drop every 2 to 3 weeks. And, I mean, I don't know, it's just cool as hell to have any of the support. Nasty Boys already had their... I'm going to get David Isley and Matt Bourne next, but the Nasty Boys already had their own theme song here.
Here is David Isley.
Okay, Shades, welcome in. Hopefully you dig it.
Dallas, the Maniac Matt Bourne.
This is some old school, again, from, as you can see right up there, July 28th, 1990. This is out of the Carolinas.
Carolina's David Isley, super competitor, both in and out of the ring. He's taking on a guy that's a rough, tough customer, Gene Ligon. We're talking about Matt Bourne, the Maniac.
Of course, David Isley, a young man coming up in wrestling, been wrestling for a couple of years near my home, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice arm drag from Matt Bourne. Nice arm drag from David Isley. Another nice arm drag
Mullet
from
City,
Isley.
baby.
And Matt Bourne says, wait a minute.
Well, Matt's been wrestling different individuals over the last couple of weeks who didn't have as much experience as David. I think he might be underestimated.
Well, I'll tell you what, we certainly
That's
know.
what I think we said mullet at the same time.
David Isley puts on a tremendous match every time you see him in action.
Gives 110% of everything he does.
There's a nice reversal there. Hammerlock on Matt Bourne. Bourne catches him with an elbow, bouncing off the ropes, knocking him down, and then you see the Maniac look in the eyes. Matt loves this.
That'd be cool to see.
Turning around. Uh-oh. Leg dive. Actually, the leg whip, right?
That's right. David comes out with a good move. A reversal.
Applying the hammerlock.
It is Doink the Clown.
Maniac Matt Bourne.
A couple of years before Doink.
Nice and tight. David's got to keep it in there tight because Maniac Matt Bourne
right at the cusp of becoming
wrestler.
Big Josh, though, in
Generation
WCW.
Bourne, too, Tony Bourne's offspring.
Oh, he's good.
Crazier than the old man, they say.
That is hard to believe.
That's hard to believe, but they say he is. Into the ropes, your referee, Ron Hanna, asking for the break, and on the break, he almost got tagged as Matt Bourne catches Isley.
Well, that's the experience of Matt Bourne. He got the official to get in the way and used that to get a cheap shot in.
Cheap maybe by the nature of it, but he's got him up for that sleep. Is that the sleeper he was going for?
He was going for it. Just showing he can ply a hole at any time he wants to.
Well, I'll tell you what, Isley better watch it. He looked like he was vulnerable for it.
Belly to belly. Nicely done.
Belly to belly.
Give me a battle of the belly to bellies with Shamrock.
For his, you know, we talk about Matt Bourne, about how tough he is, but the guy can also take punishment.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, he's got a chin, and I mean, the guy, it's almost like he loves it. It's like, hit me, you know?
If you dish it out, you better be able to take it.
Yeah, you gotta. A lot of people can dish it out, my friend, but not everybody can take it.
Good move by David.
That'll have him singing with the Vienna Boys Choir.
Couple forearms. Now he's got to get on him real tight now.
David Isley in the black trunks. Matt Bourne also in black trunks with the beard right now. Into the ropes they go. Ron Hanna coming over, asking for the break. Off the ropes he goes, misses him with an elbow, comes back, a flying body press. 1, 2, and on the count of 1.5, Matt Bourne is out of trouble.
David goes for a drop kick, catches Matt right. Matt slaps his feet
Not
away.
the greatest drop kick from David Isley, is it?
Matt's too smart for that, Ben. Catch him the first time, second time in trouble. There's that spinning neck breaker. Whoa.
What the hell do I know?
And now he is going in for that version of the camel clutch.
It's going to choke him out.
Oh
no, what did he have him in?
Various names for it, but
oh yeah, no, that's a chicken wing right there. He had the face wrapped up and the arm.
Matt Bourne successful in his outing against David Isley. Why don't we take a look at that one on instant replay, Gene? We'll look at it on the slow motion camera, and I want you to describe the action as you see it right there. Matt Bourne pinning David Isley, actually getting the submission.
Matt Bourne, of course, picking David up with a neck breaker, setting up for this chicken wing crossface, a camel clutch as most people call it, tightening it down. Not a very good angle right here, but as the camera switches around, there it is. You see the pressure on the shoulder, and the referee calls for the bell. And we'll be right back after these words.
Shooting, brother.
Still to go.
What we got next? Six-man tag. I don't know if we've seen a six-man tag in this promotion yet.
Six-man tag team
Well, we got Fez's guy, Shamrock, and Malenko. That's actually a pretty cool six-man team. It's going to be Wrestling 101. That should be their stable name.
Along with weighing 235 pounds from San Diego, Vince Torelli, and weighing 250 pounds from Norfolk, Virginia, Mark Fleming.
Shit. Oh, that got me. Guns N' Roses definitely going to be popping up. I'm going to have to cut that out.
Weighing a combined 580 pounds from Little Chicago, the Ring Lords, Speedy Gonzalez,
The
and
Ring Lords. Yeah, I was watching WCW for 90 earlier, and they were on there, I think Saturday night.
Say it the way I want to say it. Say it, bro.
The announcer getting a little talking back a little bit there. He's like, listen, motherfucker, I'll say your name however the hell I like. And then Tommy Landell.
Wanted to make sure that
We're getting another Malenko match. I'm excited about that.
He and Speedy Gonzalez along with Tommy Landell.
And thanks everyone for hanging out this week. And every Sunday, 6 Eastern, right here on YouTube and Twitch.
A bunch of young men who are excellent.
Stick to YouTube. YouTube seems to be where it's
Landell
at.
in the ring against Dean Malenko from Tampa, Florida. Malenko, second-generation wrestler, son of the great Boris Malenko, Professor Boris Malenko. trained by Carl Gotch, and is what we call a tremendous acrobat. Scope this. You will see Malenko show you maneuvers and moves that, frankly, I haven't seen.
Not a long time. This man right here is bringing back wrestling like it used to be.
Whoa, that was beautiful
right
there.
Block, and Malenko immediately reversed it and got him into an arm drag takedown.
Legan knows also that Malenko's the truth.
He learned a lot of his trade in the Orient. He has gone to the Orient to wrestle quite a bit. Used to team up with his brother Jody Malenko, and they spent quite a bit of time in Japan. And he has incorporated some of the Oriental style with that of the American, and has really come up together with a great combination. Into the ring right now is Mark Fleming. Mark Fleming, the owner of the International Heavyweight Championship.
Mark Fleming, I've known him a long time, a great guy, and a great wrestler.
No doubt about it.
He can get on the mat and go with anybody.
Coming into
Hit
the
you
ring
with that
right now
Fez
after
press.
making the tag, one of the ring lords, Speedy Gonzalez.
This mullet on this dude, though, man. He's got the poof on. That's a badass mullet.
There's an arm drag and twist.
He's got that stash.
You will see Fleming. You will see Fleming deploying some of the tactics that you can recall the legend Lou Thez. Grapevining the arms.
That's right. Lou Thez is trained.
Oh, nice belly to belly there.
He's been working with him for the last few months and getting better and better every day.
It's that old school style too. The way he keeps coming, like I really do. It's different.
Don't pressure. He's going to pressure. He's going to force you to come out of the shell. They're the ring lords there, exchanging ideas.
Good action this week. 2 full shows in a row.
Into the corner. That's not a place you want to hang out at, Mark.
I'll tell you something. Exchanging ideas for the ring lords is a definite big move.
Catching him with an elbow. Into the ring is Rick Slagle now.
Rick Slagle.
Forearm off the side of the head. Fleming regaining control. Nice backdrop. And the tag is made. Back into the ring comes Dean Malenko. Landing the boot to the side of the body of the rib cage. And catches a
you see Shamrock. Tagging Shamrock.
Off the side of his head. The tag is made. Into the ring comes Speedy Gonzalez as Slagle doesn't want any more of Dean Malenko.
See the height that Dean got in the air.
Watch this. The tag is made. The legal man in the ring is Vince.
There we go. Oh, shit. Shamrock just caught him. Damn, what a cool move that was, dude. Yeah, these two as a team is freaking sweet. Look at this. Tag, Irish whip, duck, catches him. And then that drop kick. Boom! Into a fallaway slam. What a combination. I've never seen anything like that. This is 1990. And that was fucking sweet. Dude, those guys impress me every week. Malenko and Shamrock. Every match. I got the tag.
Torelli, unaware that the tag was made, was caught.
Fun little match here.
Throwing him into the ring ropes. And
he said, fuck that shit. We're not doing that. Hold on. What happened there? A little bit of miscommunication for sure. They're doing a double team Irish whip.
Both men throwing him into the ring ropes.
Oh, dude, yeah, they thought they were going for a double back elbow. He said, not doing that shit.
Torelli reversed that. Torelli reversed that.
Same.
Being brought back into the corner. I don't believe that was a legal tag with Lindell. He was nowhere near the corner when he made the tag.
Sure wasn't. The referee didn't allow it either.
Yeah, and he didn't allow it. He caught that.
Go shooting here, brother. Yeah, this is fucking Ken Shamrock before he was UFC Ken Shamrock, which is insane. Fisherman suplex.
It's a joy to watch Vince Torelli in the ring.
It is. Shamrock ruled right here.
He does it so well.
I tell you what, you can see that Paul Jones has done a fantastic job.
Landell in here.
Of Malenko and Vince Torelli together, and then
Landell's more
a little added touch of Mark Fleming. How can you lose?
Beautiful drop kick again.
Tommy Landell got hit
Look at just passing them out like candy on Halloween.
I'm seeing nothing but toes and heels.
Yes, sir. Is wrestling a tough game? Did you see the scar on the back of Malenko's neck?
Oh, that's Northern Lights. I'm going to call it a Northern Lights Buster. What a move. That was a fun match. What a 6-man team. And even furthermore, what a tag team with Shamrock and Malenko. Holy cow. That was fun stuff. You can get to see the Fez press this week, which also is usually fun to watch.
Dean Malenko
Man.
a few shots, an arm whip. Dean does a
Yeah, the one little botch there with Shamrock, but I mean, this right here, boom, he just slammed. He's been just pinning with that Northern Lights, but he just plowed him.
A couple of winners I'm talking to right now, Gene Ligon. We're talking, of course, about Ranger Ross and Bo Reagan. And gentlemen, it's a pleasure.
Dude, Sam Houston really did just disappear after that 1 week when he was high as a fucking kite.
To see you guys
Bo
in
Reagan.
action.
So they're putting Bo Reagan with Ranger Ross now.
In the competition
Bo Reagan's
here,
like,
Ranger
they don't know what
Ross.
the hell to do with me.
Tell me what's in store for you.
It's tough here. The competition is more stiffer than 2 inches of homogeneous steel. Now that's the toughest
Could have
steel in
said
the
something
world.
else there.
But let me tell you something. Me and my main man Bo here,
Kept it
we're going
clean.
to take care of business. And this is the bottom line to all the people that's going to enter in the tag team tournament. Those who kick the hardest, push the hardest, and squeeze the hardest usually come out victorious. Now, we have mastered that art of kicking because I wear a size 13 shoe. And when I kick you, we'll go down. Tell them about it, my main man.
Hey, we don't care who it is. Nasty's have been talking a big fight, and Colt Steele.
Who's the last person to help Bo
It doesn't matter
Reagan?
who
I
it is,
forget.
what time it is, because from the beginning of that
Put
tournament
somebody
to the
else
end,
with
you're going to see this tag team at the top.
Got to tell you guys, you're at a disadvantage just having teamed up now. Some of these guys have been working together for a long, long time, but we like what we've seen of you so far.
Well, you know, tag team continuity takes a little time, but you know what? We go hang out at the disco, we boogie together, we party together, we train together, and we live together, and we will fight together. See, united we stand, divided we fall. Me and him, we together through thick and thin, so we're going to go eat some collard greens when we get through here. Now, nothing bonds you together better than collard greens, and that's where I look at all these tag team people here. See, when it all comes down to...
He looks at the
it
tag
reminds me of the
teams
story
out
of my
here
mom
like
was
collard
cooking some
greens.
collard greens one time. She put a big mess in the pot, and when
He's
she
not
got to
even
cook
joking.
it, it was only a little bit. So that's what I'm trying
Reagan's
to do.
like, why do they keep putting me with the worst promos in wrestling?
Comes right down to it, it's only a little bit around here.
Guys, I want to wish you the best of luck, continued success, and really with that tournament coming up, my thoughts are with you.
Well, we appreciate it, and we're gonna have to go get on our P's and Q's because we got a lot of homework.
We're finishing the show with this horrible promo by Ranger Ross this week.
Tag Team Championship.
Fun show, fun 6-man to close out on and match-wise. We got a new champion finally, Rob Fuller, and they're about to stop it on us right now. And next week we'll go into August 4th, folks. August 4th and August 11th. And we have a heavyweight champion, Rob Fuller. We need tag champs. We don't have tag champs yet. We have stables that they don't really talk about much, but we know some stuff is going on. We have people that disappear all the time. Basically the X-Files of territories at this point, because same thing happened with CWA. They would come in and they would just disappear, and we wouldn't see that happen. Or, you know, I understand guys, you know, come and go, especially during this period of time in wrestling. A lot of these dudes, you know, would go and get job matches or even start working with WCW or NWA very soon, and or WWF. So I don't know, it's fun. This is a fun promotion. I'm glad we have a lot of episodes and a lot of weeks to cover every week right here Sunday on YouTube and on Twitch. And a lot of new members here again. And if you're a top tier member here at Publicly Buzzed, you get early access to new videos. Everybody else, the videos drop Sundays at 4:45 Eastern. I'll have a new one next Sunday. But for the members that have access to the early access, you should get the new video Tuesday or Wednesday, I would imagine. And the new video is going to be a Jim Cornette story that I pulled out of a shoot interview. And it's hopefully everyone will dig it. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else. But other than that, make sure you are following on all socials, because I'm always posting content. I'm hustling on the content. I'm going wild with it. And then also, yes, hopefully everybody's in the Discord right here. New member Austin, thank you for coming in this week. But again, Austin, remember, you know, if you're followed up here now, make sure that you do have the bell clicked, and please go check out the videos in the video section. I'm proud of all those. But yeah, another killer week here on Wrestle Plunge. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much. Keep your eyes peeled for content, always. Boom.